right, guys, hello, welcome. You've been waiting for it. So here it is, our top pop culture stories. Since we've been quarantined, we thought this would be a great idea. Unfortunately, I don't know what gave it away, but I am not in the studio, and Julie did not design that logo. So we're just gonna, all right, so we're gonna have a great time today. I know things have been weird, but pop culture stories keep popping up because that's what they do. And we just wanted to touch base with you, let you know that we have been keeping an eye on the news, because you know what? There is still no business like business that isn't mine. Okay, so instead of a crew today, I do not have Molly Wrighty Producey here with me, Kim Wrighty, Julie Garfey Designy, or Michelle Prompty Producey. I have cameraman-y, assistant-y, boyfriend-y, JC. So let's give a round of applause for Jason, who is on prompter today. Yes, we have a prompter here in my home one time. Another time. Jason, you got this. And if you don't, you're fired. So let's get into the opinions, the drama, okay? The babies and the slap heard around the world. Jason, you're doing great, baby. Okay, up first, Drake gives birth to an angel. Okay, so Drake revealed his baby finally on Instagram, and oh my God, that is not what I, Estefania Venegas Pessoa, expected. Okay, so if you haven't seen Drake's baby yet, I want you to just take a second and imagine what Drake's baby would look like. Hold on to that image of Drake's baby in your mind, okay? Hold on to it. Okay. Don't give it a fade and a beard like I did at first. Remove it, okay? This is Drake's baby. This baby angel, cherub. We have more. Dun, dun, dun. Incredible. The baby's photo in the light? Are you serious? That is a heavenly, blue-eyed, blonde, curly-haired angel in the Garden of Eden. Honestly, seeing this beautiful baby angel is has to be a reward for being in quarantine. Drake, Aubrey Drake Graham, he gave us some light, a lifeline, if you will, during these dark, quarantined, isolated, eating too much cereal times, okay? So you know what? Instead of writing that novel, that screenplay, instead of learning that new language, becoming a fitness instructor, a professional chef, yes, learning to make pasta, okay? Arts and crafts sommelier, whatever you call them. I'm just going to spend all of my time now focusing on Adonis Graham. Do I know if that's actually his last name? I don't. But God, it just sounds so cute together. So when Drake revealed his baby, Adonis, on the gram, he uploaded those photos with this very short caption. Let's look at it. Okay, so let's begin. I wish I had my pointer too, sweet angel. You look cute. You been working out? I can tell. You've been drinking more water. Oh, let's talk about the caption. Okay. So it goes on to say, what's more important for you right now is to connect to your own inner light. This will create the bigger opening of all trust that you have and more fatherly advice. But I want to emphasize one point, okay? I love and miss my beautiful family and friends. That's a baby mama dream. Okay? Drake knows what he's doing. I would like to believe that this is a genuine post, that when Sophie, I think the baby mama's name is Sophie, when she got pregnant, it was very tumultuous. He raps about it, they only met 2 times. It wasn't somebody that he was in love with, she wanted to keep the baby. He didn't agree with it. A lot of people thought she was just money hungry, or that she looks like Quentin Tarantino. What? You see it. You see it and I see it. But, if this was meant to uplift and inspire, If this was meant to uplift and inspire, okay, then consider it, that box is checked. He did it for me, okay? I feel like inspired to make amends and embrace my community, but if Rob Kardashian could DM me back. Jason, how's that make you feel? Good? Great. Next story. Okay, can someone check on Kashan? So Camila Cabello, who I always want to call Caballo, not because she looks like a horse, but it's just so close in the last name, and Shawn Mendes have been quarantining together, okay? And although it's been mere weeks, perhaps a month tops, okay? It looks like they've been quarantining for years, all right? They look like they've been stuck in Jumanji, and when I look at the videos and the photos, I'm like, well, somebody roll a 5 and an 8 so they can get out, okay? We have a video, check it out. Brains. They don't look like they've been quarantined. They look like the walking retired. You know what I mean? Like this is a dishevelment on another. She couldn't even put the sweater on her shoulder, huh? She said, let her hang. Let her hang. You know? This is not quarantine. This is retirement tease. You know, we have a few more pics. You're thinking it. I can tell Shawn does CrossFit. I can tell. Okay? Also, when we were looking at these photos, I was looking at them with cameraman, assisty, boyfriend, JC. And he was like, how short is she? Right? She looks super fucking short compared to like a 6 foot tall, beautiful, strong jawed, perfectly chiseled cheekbone man. So unrelated. The paps just don't stops, okay? Like, is it the paparazzi taking pictures of them? Is it neighbors? You know, is it a concerned loved one? I know Camila's Cubana, okay? Is it her mom trying to tell her from a different POV of Camila, this is what you look like? You know what I mean? Like, my mom used to tell me, if you go out like that, people are gonna think that you have a mother that doesn't love you enough to tell you that you're going out looking like that. Did she make me take off the jean vest? She did. Am I forever fucking grateful? I am. Thank you, MJ. Okay? But I don't know if they're going for like a relatable look, you know? This is not relatable to me. If they wanted to be relatable to Estefania Banegas Pessoa, that's in my Cuban mom accent. If they wanted to be relatable to me, Shawn Mendes would be, you know, holding a Nintendo Switch, Marge would be on a leash, and I would be in heels. Or Camila would be in heels. That is a reality that I live in. I'm a Leo moon. What do you want from me? Also, can I just say, I think it's very nice that they've been doing these live concerts on Instagram. I think it's nice. I think it's sweet. Yes, I am trying out kindness, okay? I'm a Cancer sun. What do you want from me? Okay? Next story. Amber Heard fails to get Depp dirt, baby. Let's get into this one. Okay, so apparently Amber Heard hired. Try saying that 5 times fast, okay? Amber Heard hired a PI, private investigator, okay, to look into her ex's past, Johnny Depp's past, to find any other woman on the planet that he might have abused or mistreated, right? And the investigation did not go in her favor. So this is a quote from the PI. Julia Graphic Design, I know we're separated, but if you wanted to make the private investigator Kris Jenner. So this is what he had to say. This is what she had to say. This is what they had to say. I went to the US, France, Italy, Britain, everywhere that Johnny Depp roamed, everywhere he walked, I couldn't find one instance, or at least an admitted one, where he was physically abusive to a woman, smacked or beaten around. Quote, he's like an angel. No one said a deprecating thing. And then he also goes on to say this. I interviewed dozens of people who knew him going as far back as 3 decades ago. I haven't even been alive for 3 decades. I will this July. And nobody had one bad thing to say about him. In fact, they couldn't say enough about his ever-flowing outpouring of generosity and tender heart. So apparently, what made the private investigator stop his investigation was all the terrible things people were saying about Amber Heard. Que pena. How fucking embarrassing. Like, I feel like, okay, it's like, you know when you're like getting a certain feeling in your gut that your boyfriend is up to no good, so you want to see his phone because you have a feeling that he's what? Are you texting other bitches, yes or no, right? So let's say there's like a little fight over the phone, a tussle, if you will, reaching for the phone, this golden hot potato with all the answers inside, okay? And finally, you get your fucking hands on it, right? And you open it, and the most scandalous thing is he paid way too much money for Pokemon cards on eBay, all right? Yes, I'm speaking from experience. I don't want to talk about it. But you know, Amber, I would be very, very, very upset if it comes out that you are, in fact, actually lying and trying to frame somebody because you're a bitter little bitch, okay? Because a lot of people in the world suffer actual, real abuse. And if you're actually lying, you're hurting a lot of people because it's already hard to step forward, you know, and tell people what's really going on for the fear of not being heard or believed, you know? Like if you are really lying or embellishing about, or even twisting what happened between you and your ex-husband, and you're twisting that truth, you're making people scared because scared to come forward because they'll know that people will doubt them, and you're a prime example of when people believed you and they were wrong, okay? Like, it's 2020, right? We believe we believe people who have been abused. Like, time's fucking up, you know? And to make people hesitant to believe survivors, that's fucking awful. I am so over Amber, okay? Just fucking stop. Give it a fucking rest. I was riding with you, and then everything started falling apart, just like your story. Next story. Oh, that was fantastic. I'm a genius. All right. This story is, I am the Kim of the family, and I'm going to tell you why. Okay, so Kim in court got into a little brawl, a little very drama fight recently. So as someone who is someone's sister, there is nothing more relatable to me than watching sisters go at it, okay? Like, are you wearing my fucking shirt? Yeah, what are you going to do about it? That is like one time I accidentally broke my sister's pinky, okay? Molly Ryder Producy shattered glass near her sister's face in one rumble, okay? Sisters go all out, but you know what? Kim called court lazy. That's a fucking fight. I'm sorry. That's a fucking fight. Do I encourage fighting? No. We have nails that we need to protect and take care of. These are 10 little children. Okay, and I'm almost fucking 30. I feel like that ship has passed. Like, there's a point in your life when it's like okay to fight, kind of. It's like, oh, they got into a fist fight, it happens. But when you're like almost 30, it's like sad, you know? Unless it's with your sister. But anyway, Kim said, "What's up, you lazy bitch," in less words. And let me tell you something. If my sister were to call me a lazy bitch, it'd be a rumbling and a tumbling, bitch. Let's get it on. Tasmanian devil dust levels up in this bitch. So as a quick recap, Kim said that her and Khloe are the most hardworking. So like apparently Kris Jenner was going through this whole panic because Kylie was too sick to go to like Paris Fashion Week, and Kim was telling Kendall, Khloe, and Court, you know, like her mom is freaking out because she's not used to this. No matter what, they could have a fever and they would still show up to work. And she's like, you know, like me, Court, well, at least me and Khloe. Alrighty, that's a fucking fight. So then Court stood up and said this.
When I leave, you want to keep doing this. But then when I come around, you don't want to post up. So.
Okay. All right, so here's an actual clip. Let's play it.
Sleeping.
Don't ever come at me like that.
You
Don't.
two
I
stop.
swear to God, I'll punch you in your face. Don't use your
Billy and
nails at
Billy.
me.
Stop. Okay, stop. You two. Okay, stop.
Girl, my titty almost popped out. Jason, next slide. Yes! That's a fucking hit. That's contact, okay? That counts. Point for Gryffindor. I do not encourage fighting. Wait, so I feel that sister slap in my espíritu, in my soul, okay? And then Cord says, I don't want to deal with your fat ass. We're done. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, we're gonna do a fucking, it's Mayweather up in this bitch, okay? And then they made Christina cry, okay? Chris, I am so sorry, sweetie, all right? And then, because this was so traumatic, they stopped filming for a fucking week, all right? I love that you can also tell that they've never been in a fist fight, you know? Tefi, how do you know that? Because neither have I, and like, oh, you fuck my man? You know, like, once again, Mayweather, McGregor, Oscar de la Renta, Oscar de la, oh yeah, yes. So who won this fight? Easy. I watched the footage over and over again. I took notes. I wore Michelle Prompty Produces glasses. Kylie, the billionaire at home with Stormy, won this fight, okay? So for the sake of it, we were thinking, hey, what about some advice? A chance for you and I to really bond. It's been a while. Should we do a Tefi tip? Just the tip. Make sure to take care of your mental health during this quarantine. Do things that make you feel good. Tefi, if you're watching this, you cannot drink a bottle of wine every night. That is not self-care, all right? Drink the bottle, it's fine. Whatever. Time doesn't even count anymore. Just drink the bottle of wine. Chug, chug, chug. No, seriously, Tefi, drink some water, okay? Take a bath, you know? Make sure to clean your sheets. I'm talking to everybody, not just Tefi. Clean your sheets, wash your sheets, wash your hair, move around a little bit, get a sweat going, do some at-home yoga. I've been doing a 30-day challenge. I'm on day 12, you know? She's looking strong. Guys, take care of yourselves. I hope you like that update. We're gonna try to do this once a week. I hope you liked it. I had so much fun doing this. It feels like old times. And I will see you soon. Goodbye. Jason, can you